Über 15.000 Leute auf Facebook. Wer kennt ihn nicht? Der Mike McQuaid, ein American in Luxemburg. Er hat vor kurzem sein allererstes Buch veröffentlicht, und wir waren auf seiner Vorlesung für alles mal uns lauschen, was ihn so für Lützeburg hält.
My name is Mike McQuaid. I moved to Luxembourg 5 years ago, and I wrote a book it came out last fall, called An American in Luxembourg, kind of about my experiences here.
Can you tell us a bit about your book? You had an internet blog. How did it evolve?
Yeah, it was a Facebook page, An American in Luxembourg, and I would post photos, and I still do it, post photos and write essays and just my impressions about things, and post videos too, you know.
What
What do you say, ball kuma?
Kugelmol.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Okay. And then I kind of compiled them into a book, you know, all the stories and essays, and it's probably, the book is probably like my first 4 years here. Before I moved here, I Googled the heck out of Luxembourg and came away with the impression that Luxembourgish was an obscure, rarely spoken dialect. But of course, that's not true. And with the increasing number of foreigners moving to Luxembourg, more and more people are learning Luxembourgish all the time, including me. I signed up for my first Luxembourgish class after I'd been living in Luxembourg for about a year. And one of the first things I learned was the Luxembourgish phrase for "this is," akin to the French "c'est." In Luxembourgish, it's "dat ass." This impressed me and convinced me that I had chosen to pursue the right language. French might be the language of love, but only Luxembourgish is the language of dat ass.
Can you tell us what changed since the last time you talked to us, like about your situation in Luxembourg and everything?
Well, like I said, I wrote a book. I guess the big thing is I had a heart attack about a year and a half ago, but that really didn't change anything. I mean, it was a little scary. I think it's made me even want to do more while I'm here, because you have that thing, you have a heart attack and you realize, we're mortal and we're going to die one day. And so you kind of have to live every day. The results are not pretty.
3 years ago, you told us that you have 2 years left or something about that, but now you're still here. Do you plan on living here for a longer time?
Yeah, the plan is we're going to stay. I applied for citizenship on January 19th. I went to the Gemeng to drop everything off, that I had passed the test, that I had to drop off my police record from, the U.S., which I don't have a police record, but you have to get all that information. And so now I'm just waiting to see if I get my Luxembourgish passport. So hopefully by June or July, I'll be a Luxembourgish citizen and I can actually vote in the next election.
How did the idea come to write a book?
Well, I've had this Facebook page for a while. And I write for the Luxemburger Wort, the English language site. But all that stuff was, it was online, and it just kind of feels like it disappears or something, you know what I mean? So I wanted to put it together in something tangible that you could hold in your hand. So, a book. So a book is a real thing. It feels more like a real thing. And plus, I wanted to have a lot of pictures in there too. So it just seemed like the thing to do. This American comes to Luxembourg, he doesn't know any of the languages, doesn't know anybody, and so it's my first impressions, right? So, but now I've been here for 5 years, so now this is my normal, and when I go back to the US, that feels abnormal. People knew me. You could look at my Facebook page and see, oh, he's got 10,000 followers, people are interested in this. So it was fairly easy to get someone interested in publishing it.
What's the next step you want to take? You had the Facebook page, now the book. Do you want to maybe make a film or something like that?
Oh, I think I'll probably write another book, at some point, probably within the next couple years. The social media stuff changes, there was a time there when everybody was on Facebook and everything I posted was like hundreds of likes and hundreds of looks, and now recently that's changed. People are it seems like they're moving away from Facebook, and I don't know if it's more Instagramming or I don't know, it's kind of figuring out where are people these days, where are they spending time.
You recently went back to the US. What's different? What do you think is nice? What isn't as good?
I honestly think everything's just a lot nicer here. That's it. Everything's just nicer. The roads are better, the bridges are better. The quality of life is higher, the standard of living is higher, and Luxembourg, and it seems to me Europe is like they seem to be more aware of people and how can people best live together and what is best for people.
I'm going to order in Luxembourgish too. Awaiting my turn, I rehearse my order over and over in my head. Ich hätte gern ein Chocolate-Roll and a gross schwarz coffee. I'd like a chocolate roll and a large black coffee. Ein Chocolate-Roll and a gross schwarz coffee. Ein Chocolate-Roll and a gross schwarz coffee. Maybe at some point, I hear the counter woman cheerily speaking English to a fellow customer. This comforts me, knowing that she is there for me if need be. When it's my turn to order, my Luxembourgish pantry saint is called away, whisked to the back room to deal with a cake emergency. A coworker is tapped to take her place behind the counter. No matter, I got this, no problem. Ich hätte gern en français, s'il vous plaît.
Ich bin der Mike McQuaid, und der guckt den Ulzerst-Kanal. Ulzerst-Kanal. Yeah, you know what you're watching.